Hey y'all, how's everyone doing this Thanksgiving Day? I'm gonna try and do a little bit of a garden video and show you what I got going here. To show you my tree there. We've made it through one set of frost, but it's coming up on the forecast is saying into the 20s at night for the whole next week. So I thought I'd do a real quick garden video and show you what's going on out there, and then I'm going to cover everything back up and not let the freeze get it. This is, of course, my little indoor stuff here going. The cabbages in the back there, and then some red onions growing. Everything's up really good and just going nice. And I've got them under a grow light here because there's really not enough light in my RV here for them otherwise, even though they're sitting by the window. And of course it's winter, so you know, sunlight is quite a bit less. Let's take it outside and see what's going on out there. As you can see, lots of stuff is covered up still, but I'm going to uncover them here a little bit and show you, and then I'll just cover them back up. I was out looking at the lettuce this morning, which is getting really nice, and of course, you know, with being covered up most of the time, it's not getting a whole lot of color to it. But I am picking out of this, and will continue to pick out of it. Of course, that's the reason I grew it, so we could have salads in the winter. The turnip is growing really good. I think there's like 2 or 3 down in here. See, that survived, and it's growing really, really nice. Take you over here. These are the newest pea patch, and it's still surviving the freeze, which is wonderful. This is the one I grew as a cover crop, and I'm just kind of letting it go. And the other ones over here that have been here for a while, and they've still got blooms on them and still got peas on them. In fact, I just picked a few yesterday. And of course, the strawberries are going fine, getting lots of little leaves on them and stuff. And even with it getting down to 20, I really don't expect my strawberries to be affected by it. I mean, they don't normally. Hollyhocks over here, you can see them down there. They're just fine. And I kind of do expect them to die back most of the way, but we'll see. I've never grown them down here in the south. I grew them when I lived up in Wyoming, and of course they always died back there. Underneath here are the other lettuce. This is all the bronze and mignonette still, but these are the ones I transplanted, and they're doing just fine under cover. The shallots, let me move a stone out of the way so we can peek in here at them. Oh good, they're starting to pop up now. So there's one. Let me go ahead and take off some more of the cover here so we can take a peek at it. Almost tripped and fell there. So I just see the one up so far, but that's one more than I had. So I'm gonna leave that back and let the sun get in here and stuff. Over here, this is the one where the radish and onion are. Let me move this back out of the way. Now I did pull all of the one planting, which was right there. Pull those all out. Now there are shallots planted down in there, and I'm just gonna leave them go. And I won't do anything more with this little half of the container anymore this winter. But early spring I'll be bringing out the red onions and planting them in this one. These are the China Rose, which, I mean, they're still growing, but they don't have any type of root on them yet. I mean, they're bulb to them. And I didn't really expect them yet. These are the onions that are here. Now, there are some popping up here. These are a short day onion seeds that I planted. There's another one right here. Cipollini, I think is what they were. And they're kind of a flat bulb. But all these others that you see here are the long day, which will just be green onions. Let's cover this one back up a little bit. And I'll put the tie back on it in a little bit, since it's almost a two-handed job here. So, I mean, I'm not going to leave anything uncovered overnight, although it's not supposed to freeze tonight. I don't necessarily trust it, because the other night it was supposed to be a mild freeze and it got really cold. So there's the herbs down in there, which will overwinter just fine. Some more strawberries in there. Over here are the carrots. Let's take a peek under there, which are still very happy, growing nice. Of course, there's nothing under them just yet. I mean, they'll take a long time to grow, so I'm not going to worry about them too much here. Let me see if I can't fasten this back down again. There's the compost pile. There's the parsley, and it's still going strong. I don't expect any of the freezes to bother it at all. They never do. So anyway, there's got a few things trying to grow in my compost, but oh well, I'll just turn it under. The calendula is growing still fine. Little bulbs down there. Of course, there's rosemary, catnip, sage. Snapdragons are still going, as is the lemon balm. And I did transplant my mum finally into a larger pot, and did it while it wasn't too cold, and hopefully it'll be all in. It'll be all right when it starts freezing here again. And of course, there's some more chives. Now, I haven't really showed you over here in my irises lately. Of course, there's a zinnia there that I let up. I'm hoping that the flowers will go ahead and continue drying and dropping some seeds. But the irises are still down there. I need to clean it out. It's got lots of weeds. And of course, there are sunflowers sprouting everywhere underneath the bird feeders, which are right here, because I gotta feed my birds. They depend on me through winter, and I'm not gonna let them down. So I think that's about all there is. I know I'm saying lots of ums because I'm kind of going off the cuff here instead of planning anything out. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cover stuff back up and take this in the house and do the small amount of editing that I do to my videos, and I'll get this put up for you. Anyway, hope everybody's having a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will take another video after the serious frost is over, which is probably going to be nothing up for at least a week. Bye, y'all.